Here we go. I've got a low-flying Coddlesworth here. He's a little bit restless tonight. Haven't you? He's been meowing and jumping around. He came out with me, and then he meowed at me to come in. He meowed at me to go out, and he went out. And then he meowed at me to come in, and then he meowed when he came in. And then he came in the room and darted out again. And then he came out when I went out, told me to take him home, and then ran for the door again. So he was being a little bit of a dick. But it's lovely to see him full of energy and life and business, which is what business means. I went bike riding today. It was awesome, actually. It was cool. It's working in the winter, because I've not mentioned it, but the last 3-4 days particularly, I've just felt fucking horrible. Hello. For a lot of the day. Hello. Just lots of, basically the low I normally get at Christmas. The one where I was just in fucking scraggly bits last year when my key worker put me down to 2 out of 10. That shit has sort of come up. It's stuff that's always bubbling away, and sometimes I can handle it. Sometimes I can't. I've not been handling it very well. So I've not been feeling particularly good, even though I've been putting a brave face on and smiling and being positive and stuff, but I haven't really been me. And that's probably what a lot of the escapism that I've been doing is about as well. Hello. But no, it was good. It was nice. I had a little bit. There's always the same kind of, not always the same lot, but they're just like, oh, bruv. Oh god. And they came over, and there's a real negative vibe about them, because they're just treat it like it's a rave and take themselves way too seriously and just totally fucking wreck it. But I was trying to be nice to everyone, because I'm smiley. That's the thing I do. I'm just passers-by smile at me. And there was a lot of them, and they were lovely. I'll tell you what, the younger generation, there was 2 young ladies came up and had a boogie, and they were really bouncy and lively and loving it, and they filmed it. They selfied it with me in the background and stuff like that. And they had a little chat with me, and it's the sorts of conversations that have taken me ages to pick through with people that I've picked through on here in videos. And just because they didn't question it or challenge it, it just made it so simple. But they were talking about why I do it, and it was I just summed it up like I did in the summer, and said, it's really noisy in here, so if I make all of the noise happen, in here gets quieter. This is a nice way of fucking doing it, because they're getting it as I'm saying it. But then I mentioned being schizotypal, and they'd not heard of it. But I explained it, and one of them went, like paranoia. I said, a lot like paranoia, but paranoia is something definite. This has happened. Someone's cheated. I'm going to get hit. I'm going to get mugged. Something bad, but it's something definite. And schizoid is, I don't know what. And she got it straight away. Right. And she didn't dwell on it. She didn't over-sympathise and make it this big, but you could tell she really got it, and that was my issue. And then that was that. And that was that's perfect. Noticing it, acknowledging it, seeing what it is, and then not making a big deal about it. Too many people jump straight to the not making a big deal about it without fucking knowing it, is the thing. But I think with the woman thing, I had this rather fucking lovely garter belt on above my tracksuit, showing out of my tracksuit. and quite a bit of makeup, like, as you can see. And they didn't even mention it. You know what I mean? A lot of the younger people just like say, I like your vibe, or I like your style. That's what people say. I like your style. That's if you're young these days, that's what you say. But a lot of them have, like, a lot of those compliments from younger people have been from people that you wouldn't expect them from, like blokes, I suppose. But just, I don't know, people who wouldn't, you would just, the old me wouldn't have thought that this would be in any way complimented by these people. Because probably when I was that age, they wouldn't have been. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get at, I think. That's what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, they just, it has been mentioned before how younger people are a lot more understanding. Probably because, I don't know, the world's just fucking crazy that they grew up in, or everything's already been done. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know, but there's something definitely in that lovely. It's just, he just wants to know I'm here. This is like, they use that as a sensor, don't they? To know what's going on, just to know that I'm here. You can probably hear me talking through your tail, can't you? You can feel the vibrations. Oh. He's been really nice. He's been really like this all the time. Maybe because he knows. But the thing was, it wasn't just that interaction, although lovely as that was, because they weren't making a big deal out of it. They just wanted to have a little chat. And they were both just so like, and I said, thank you for your energy. And they were like, thank you. They both said, I love you. They said, you're absolutely awesome. Just have a lovely evening. I was just like, how nice are you? And it was uplifting. It was uplifting because it just made it fun and shiny and nice. And they were very positive when I talked about shit like I can't really like fit in the world a lot of the times when I do this. And they're like, and that's awesome, and you make people smile. And I was like, yeah, I do. But I think today was the most like directly therapeutic feeling. When I got home, I was literally buzzing from it. Just the whole experience of it. I really fucking needed it. I decided it on impulse because the sun was out at about 12 o'clock, something like that. I thought, I'm going to go for a bike ride. I'm going to take my tunes. It was all written, like my boombox was already charged up. And I cycled all the way to Boscombe as well. I didn't just go to town. The last few times I've just gone to town. Quite a lot of the times I've just gone to town and danced. But I didn't. I cycled all the way to Boscombe, all the way, about a mile and a bit. Had some chips, got given them from the people that I went, that I used to see in the summer all the time when I was raving. And they saw me and they're like, oh. Yeah. And they didn't have much food left. And they said, we can do some chips. And the bloke just come back with a tray and went, yeah, you can have these on us. They're not brilliant. It's the last ones. It's the last of the thing. You just have them. I was like, cool. They were lovely. And I don't know, it's like making my own fun, yeah. Hiding from the world in a lot of ways and finding a way to be there for extended periods of time without feeling just fucking sick or fucking whatever goes on, all sorts of fucking calamities. Raging, fucking angry, all that sort of shit. You know, the most surprisingly simple of things around humans can have me literally wanting to murder people. Or just break shit. Just fucking go, ah. Just, that's how bad I get. I'm fucking horrible. Inside, I'm horrible. I'm not. I'm a human. And that's the one part of me that's utterly fucking driven to distraction and despair with stress. It flares up. Any human can become like that. Everyone's got a nasty side if you find it, and if you expose them to the right influences, you'll see it. That's what happens. We're pretty much identical. We're just all flavored, like different flavored versions of the same shit, just like in different amounts. I know what I'm on about. I wouldn't worry about that. Oh, fucking hell, time is going fast. Yeah. I was showing off my garter belt. There was probably an element of being promiscuous about it as well. I am feeling quite promiscuous. I don't care. It will continue. It has to continue for a while at least. I got told off for nudity on Facebook. It's my profile picture. It's not nudity. It's not nudity. You've got fucking satin knickers on. You know what I mean? You can't see through them. They're not see-through at all. Fucking nudity. So that got my back up a bit. Because it's fucking annoying. There's enough cock shaming goes on in the world. Thank you very fucking much. Don't call it disgusting. It's just a man's body. Don't call it disgusting. Don't care what you think of it. Don't fucking call it disgusting. Think what you fucking like. Just don't fucking call it disgusting. Don't react so disgusted by it. Don't shriek and run away from it. And then talk to me about body shaming. That's my point. That's my fucking point. So I'm a little bit angry about that, but not that angry. Because it's just a stupid fucking world anyway. It's full of fucking bullshit judgments. I'm going to buy some more garter belts. I need a few more. I was parading around again when I got in. I tried about 5 different pairs of different combos with the thong. Different coloured tights, different fucking tights, stockings, different coloured garters. It's like a hobby. It's a weird hobby. It's a fucking weird hobby. But I love it. It's weird how I love it. It's weird how I love it. And like, I'm still not a drag queen, even though the more female I look, the more female my ass looks, the more I'm like, what? I love that. I love that I look like I've got a bird's ass. It's just, I just fucking love it. I love how my legs can look really female, and then I just flex my top up and it looks really fucking butch. I like the juxtaposition of it, the integration of it as well, because it's like, it's very me. It's very me. I'm very percentagely female. Like, I'm fairly certain people have fucking had enough of me going on about it. I'm sure a lot of people fucking flick the fucking screen out and go, whatever. Fucking hell, yeah, bully for you. Good for you. That's the way shit gets seen, isn't it? Wow, so fucking what? Because you don't know what people go through is so fucking what? When someone has found themselves and when someone is fucking celebrating themselves or going on about it, it's because they're a fucking human who has finally fucking found a voice. And any human who had been denied that voice for that long would do the same. You would too. Everyone would. All humans could be made to behave identically depending on their influences and what they have around them to help them with. It's that simple. It's that simple. You can have supportive mates that fucking love you that aren't as supportive, and you can tell people who've got supportive mates. Do you know what I mean? There's lots and lots of different influences, but we would all be the same if those identical influences, the things that are said by others, what we're learning, all that sort of shit, any human will be the fucking same. So yeah, it's kind of like, I'm almost pissed off of going on about it, is my point. I think, well, other people must fucking be. But then that's the misconception, because they're, you know, we just look at what it looks like. Oh, you're going on about it again. It's like, yeah, someone needs to go on about it that much because they're really fucking damaged. You know what I mean? And again, it's like, it just feels like, even though nothing like that's happened, no one said anything like that to me. But I don't know if anyone would. I don't know if anyone would, because it would be a pretty fucking horrible thing to say, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if people sympathise really or what. You know, I've got my main crew of people that are really supportive of what I'm doing and love it. There's loads of people I know who never really comment. So I don't know what they think of it. I don't know what they think of it. I don't know what I think of it. I know I've not been very well. I know I'm not very well. But we do what we can. I went in the woods. It's got to be time. It's more than time. I'm just going to shut up.